biggest influence would probably be my uncle Chill Will. He was a DJ around here from Niagara Falls, DJ Chill Will. He passed away a few years ago. But he never, like, held my hand and, like, step by step told me what to do. It was sort of like me being young and just watching and catching on. You know what I mean? He used to have people come through and record. He had the studio in the attic. You heard the beats. He'd be up there scratching on the turntables, all that. He was selling CDs, had his own logo. You know what I mean? He was really making moves in Niagara Falls. Everybody know Chill Will from music. You know, that's my uncle. So he played a big part in my influence. Like, I grew up around music, being over at his house every day, damn near. It was more of myself. But I remember one time, right, it was my first time, like, writing raps. I had, like, used some of 50 Cent bars. I was, like, in middle school. And, yo, they liked the verse. So I'm just like, damn, see, I got to get people to like my stuff. And I always remembered that. And that's been my thing. Like, yo, I'm not here to impress people, but I want that same reaction when I'm talking, like, my stuff. Because if somebody else can do this, not being like, I can do it, anybody can do it, I just feel like, yo, why not? And I pursued that. Well, growing up, man, like my mom used to play like Keith Murray, Redman, Wu-Tang, you know, Tupac, Biggie, the old Jay-Z, you know what I mean, Puffy, around that era when the Locks was still young. You know what I mean? I was born in the 90s, so I grew up on that Lauryn Hill. I remember my mom bought the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album. We used to listen to that every day for like a month. That's a classic right there. I remember I was like 9 years old when that came out. That's a classic. So, you know, that was something that stuck out to me, seeing a female. She was rapping, but she was doing both. She was sort of like Drake is now, if you ask me. You know what I mean? So she played a big role. It was like somebody I looked to was like, yo, she's dope. You know what I mean? Like the nice combination. But as far as like influences, like I would definitely say like the Jay-Z, Tupacs. I like the realistic, like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? I like the old LL Cool J, the Love You Better Cool J. You know what I mean? Not the bad Cool J. I like the internet because the internet keeps it real. Whether it's telling the truth or it's lying, it's honest opinion. It could be ignorant. It could be honest. You know, it could be good. It's the truth. Like, I feel like feedback makes or breaks people. And that right there is going to push people along. You know what I mean? You got 20 people over here telling you, yo, you nice, you fire. You're going to keep pushing. Okay, you got them. Now it turned to 50. What's stopping you right now? You loving what you do. You're going to keep pursuing it. You know what I mean? So I feel like the internet helps people. But you got the cornballs that push a lot of like whack music and stuff like that. And, you know, even with the 6ix9ine situation, you got people that supporting what he's doing and feel it's right and he got a point. And you know what I mean? There's people like that just push negative things on the internet, and that's where it causes turmoil and issues with others, where, you know, that now they start speaking their opinion, like I said, because people, it's the truth. So they're going to speak how they feel, and another person will speak how they feel. It makes or break you, but you just got to be strong-minded and go with your own gut feeling and know what you know. A lot of people don't got OGs, man. They just running with boys. They're just running with boys as, you know, giving ideas. That's what I like to say. You got boys with ideas. They ain't giving you guidance. They telling you things that might work and it's in the wrong way. You know what I mean? If you don't be leading by example, be a lot of people that talk the talk but don't walk it. You know what I mean? I feel like just certain things could be handled better, like you said, man. Nobody had like real guidance. Some people didn't have that extra push or that person in their ear that needed to be there. I just want to leave behind a message, you know. Don't be afraid to be yourself, man. Stand up for yourself. Stick to the script. And don't be afraid to try new things. You know what I mean? Where I'm from, a lot of people lack confidence, like lack guidance and lack proper planning. So I just want to be a person that be like, yo, he always was on point. He always gave jewels. He always was spreading knowledge. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I left that mark. And I had something to say. I wasn't just rapping and talking on there. Like, he doesn't talk about da. I want to have something to say. You know what I mean? Like, when you remember me, be like, yeah, he used to talk that talk. I'm good with that. I got the World is Piff 2 coming right now. You know what I mean? I got that project. I've been working on that for some months now. Really slowly putting the pieces together, investing here, making this song right, go back and redo this song, get this video done. Like, the World is Piff 2 is loaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about loaded. It's ready to go. That's something I got in the works. Okay, then I'm also working on the Ghost of Fritz. I got a project with my boy Keystar that's gonna come out later towards the end of the year. But I'm just letting everything marinate right now. Like the 100 Blunts of Venice is still fresh. I still got videos coming off that people ain't get to see yet. And it's still the vinyls. My papers is coming in. I'm waiting on that to come in the mail. I've been trying to invest in the different merch items and stuff like that to keep my brand relevant and items that relate to the brand. Like that's why I said, like I'm starting with the rolling papers. I get the lighters and work on the trays, the grinders, because eventually this is gonna be legal, man. Once this get legal, it's gonna be a problem out here.